A little crooked. All right, let's get these questions going. All right, testing. I feel like I need to be a little closer. I feel like I need some Christmas music. I think I need my my mic on me. Okay, I ain't got all day to film this because the sun gonna be going down in an hour or two, and I still got to edit it and get it up to you by tomorrow. I'm late in the game right now. If I start to flash you all, please just close your eyes and forgive me. I am a Christian. Hey y'all, how y'all doing out there in the house tonight? My name is Antoinette Yvonne and welcome to the vlog if you are new to my channel. If you've been rocking with me for quite some time, then welcome back. Hey. They have been so rude. If y'all can hear them guns, then I do apologize, but they're being so rude to us out here who are living in nature rent-free. Back to what I was saying, part 2. I'm going to be filming a Q&A with the most asked questions. Last week I asked you all here on YouTube and also my Instagram to send me all the questions that you have, whether it's pertaining to van life, whether it's pertaining to traveling, whether it's pertaining to my personal life, business, whatever it was. I opened up the conversation to ask whatever questions you wanted. So we're sitting down and getting those answers to your questions. Out of all of the questions that I received, I've only picked 30 of them, but even that may be too much. So what I'm going to do is, I really want to keep this video short and sweet. So I'm just going to ask, some of them were asked multiple times. Let's just get to it. How about that? Okay, Antoinette, even though you are a solo traveler, do you prefer to travel alone or with others, and why? So I do enjoy my alone time. I love being alone. I've always liked being alone. That doesn't bother me. But I also enjoy caravanning for a bit as well. So it's like 50-50, maybe like 60-40. Antoinette, before linking up with Jasmine, how did you deal with loneliness and connecting to others? Going back to the first question, I enjoy my alone time. I've never been one to always wanted to be around other people all the time. I am an ambivert, so being alone, it's no problem for me. Jasmine, do you have something to say? Well, they included you into this question.
Being alone until she met me.
She said being alone until I met her. Then she said, obviously. Antoinette, how much alone time do you require while traveling? I require alone time a lot. See, a lot of these questions are in regards to being solo and how I feel about being alone. I love being alone, but I do require it a lot. Sometimes I need to take a breather and retreat in my van. Even when I'm traveling with Jasmine, sometimes I need to just take a breather, recoup in my van for a couple of hours or even a day and chill out. Do you visit churches in your travels or watch online? That's a good question. So I have not visited any churches while I was on the road. I do sometimes watch my pastor from back home, Indiana, on Sundays because they do a live, but it's not every Sunday. God knows my heart. Antoinette, how do you get your mail while traveling? I did an entire video on this, but to keep it short, I don't receive mail traveling. Every piece of mail, as far as important documents, either go to my mom's house or I get them electronically. If I'm ordering something online, then I order via Amazon lockers, or if I'm not ordering through Amazon, then I get them sent via general mail. What are your 2022 travel goals? International travel has been hit or miss. Is it hit or miss? Yep. International travel has been hit or miss since the pandemic. But that is my true passion, is international travel. So the year of 2022, I will be incorporating more international travel into my travel plans. I'm really excited about that, and I'm really excited about what I have brewing for you guys. Oh, another plug. If you are not signed up for my newsletter subbies get the information 1 month prior to the general public. I'm saying, hey.
whispering about me.
Yeah,
I got big zoom. I can see you too.
I've been wondering, what is an expat? Okay, so an expat is short for expatriate. Expatriate. Whatever, tomato. Expatriate, if you guys know, is a person who lives in a country other than their own. So an expat is someone who used to live outside of the country other than their own. Next question. Antoinette, I'm considering being an expat in Costa Rica. Any advice on insurance? Well, first of all, being an expat is the best thing anyone could ever do. I love being an expat and I can't wait to be an expat again. So when it comes to insurance, there are different international insurance companies out there. There's IMG, there's World Nomads. Those only two that I can think of offhand, but there are definitely international companies that you can get an insurance through. All right, so the next topic, we are going to be going into general van life questions. We've got the traveling questions out the way. Now let's talk about general van life. I'm really trying to get this mic together, but I'm not trying to show my tatas. Yeah. See, it keeps falling like this. Okay, I guess it just has to be right here. Maybe you know how the Tyler Perry plays where they was in the the mic was in their wig. Oh, the mic was in their wig. Maybe I can do that. What was your process like to decide to transition to van life? Oh, okay, gotcha. Going back to what I stated earlier, I was supposed to move to Spain. Spain didn't happen. I saw a video on YouTube in regards to van life. I bought a van, had it built out. I'm living in a van. That's pretty much what it is. It was just like that. I didn't ponder long on it. I didn't have to. I'm a very decisive person. So that was my process. What are your favorite meals to make in the van? So if you are an OG supporter of mine, you know that I love Thai. You know that I love making Thai curry. So my favorite meal to make in the van is any kind of Thai curry, whether it's salmon Thai curry, whether it's shrimp Thai curry. I love making Thai curry. Antoinette, I would like for you to talk about how you stay looking so cute. Wait. Did I read these before okay. I would love for you to talk about how you stay looking so cute with your makeup and hair change-ups all the time on the road. With going through different climates and seasons and not being near the place where you know everything really well, do you actually only buy products at home or do you explore new products? So when it comes to the products that I keep for my maintenance, I stick to the products that I know. It's nothing to go to an Ulta, Sephora, a Target, to get those things. But when it comes to my skincare, I have a medical esthetician back home and I just stock up every time I'm home, and that's what it is. Y'all ever seen that meme where they say 90% of the time? 90% of the time. It's not even mean. What is that in TikTok? That TikTok where they say 90% of the time I look like this. I look like this. I look like this. But what's the rest of it? You get the gist. So 90% of the time I look really bummy. My toes is crusty. But that 10% when I do, it be bada bing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get the gist. Anywho. And you share these makeup products. What's the brand? Oh my gosh. Y'all, it'll be linked below because I just can't. But it'll be linked below. There you go. How often do you keep up with maintenance on the van? Well, just like any other car or vehicle. I get an oil change how often do you get an oil change? Every 3 months? I get an oil change every 3 months. But that's all the maintenance. That's all the maintenance, right?
Supposed to do your tires and stuff too.
Oh, Jasmine said you're supposed to do your tires and stuff. I don't know nothing about that. Jasmine just put me on to the oil change company. What's it called? Valvoline. And so with Valvoline, we don't got to get out the van. We can sit in the van, they still change your oil. So when I'm not at home to go to my regular mechanic, then I go to the Valvolines. Do you feel there is an age limit to van life? Absolutely not. I've come across van lifers that was literally 70. Yeah. And I've come across van lifers that were, young. I'm 33. I consider that, in my prime. Jasmine always got something to say when it comes to my age, but
I can hear you.
there is no set age to when you can van life. Do you feel like you're too old or too young to van life? That is the question. Okay, the next question, when it comes to pricing, and can you tell me some good ways to stretch my savings? So, I am not a saver. Of course, I invest. I have investings. I have a savings account. But when it comes to saving monthly for things, I just spend. I spend my money on things that I want to do to enjoy my life. So I am not the best person to advise you on how to stretch your savings, because that's not what I do. If you don't mind me asking, how much was the total cost including van conversions? So you must not be an OGer, but I actually got this question a lot. So we're just going to address it and call it a day. All right. I have a video for that. But I guess since we are doing a Q&A and I said, ask me the questions, that's what y'all did. And that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I have not disclosed how much I invested into Zion. Did I answer your question? No. And here's the reason behind that. A lot of people don't understand or don't probably know. When I was initially doing the research and building out my van and getting my van together to hit the road, my mother, whom I tell everything to, she was not the most supportive. She did not understand van life. She did not understand why I was putting my money into this van. She did not understand nothing about it. She was not the most supportive then. So when it came to me buying the van, having the van built out, paying invoices, buying all these Amazon things and stuff being shipped to the house, because I was back at home, in her home, she didn't understand. She was rolling her eyes, and I told you guys that mother shame is real. So because I didn't feel the support from her then, I did not disclose to her how much my investment was into the van. And because my mother didn't know, whom I tell everything to, didn't no one know. I don't know, maybe one day I'll share this information. What do you think, Jazz?
I don't think you will.
Next question, when it comes to pricing, I would like to know about financing, where to look for vehicles, used versus new vans, and how to vet a wonderful van builder. So this is a little tricky, because when it comes to financing, only you know what you can afford. Only you know what you'll be qualified for when it comes to financing. If you are financing through your bank or the car dealership, only you know what your credit is looking like if you are going the route of financing. I don't have anything for that. My thing is really sit down and get clear on what you're capable of doing financially. When it comes to looking for vehicles, I would say, what is the company that the online, I think I found mine on cars.com or carfax.com. I'm not really sure which website I looked on. It was, so long ago. But I found a vehicle in Georgia. If you are okay with traveling to go pick up your vehicle instead of staying in the location that you live, then I would highly suggest that. I was okay flying to Georgia to go pick up my van and then driving it back. That's exactly what I did. And it worked out for me. I will say now vans are very, they are high in demand, and these prices of these vans are going up. They going up all the way to Jesus. And I don't think I would have done it had I waited until now to get a van. When it comes to vetting a van builder, I've only reached out to 2 companies, and they were both located, well, one of them was Indiana, one of them was Ohio. So because I was in Indiana, I wanted to stay close to my home to get a van build, and I really don't have a process for that because Vandamic reached out to me. And it wasn't even a situation to where it was a partnership. I was on a Facebook group talking about how I couldn't do something in my van when it was empty. They reached out to me, offered their help, and that's what it was. Do you have any suggestions?
So I first asked a bunch of upfitters, and one, because vans are in high demand, there's like a long wait to even get started on them.
Yeah.
And then you have to wait for them to build it, and I just didn't have that time. So that was part of why I built it out myself. And then, so I basically built out my van myself, but the parts that holding up the roof and stuff I couldn't obviously do by myself, and I didn't have anybody else around. You can hire a random contractor or carpenter, and they pay by you pay them by the hour, and maybe pay them $100 or less, or a couple $100 just to help you do the smaller things. And then for my cabinets, they're pre-made from Home Depot, so you don't have to do all of what you see, all the fancy stuff. And mine looks pretty good, I must say, and I did it myself.
I guess a good tip would be, when it comes to, if you're going the van builder route, a good tip is to see how they design or build their vans. Reach out to them, get a feel for their process. I went with Vandamic. I knew immediately that I was going to go with them because of the smooth and professional process that I had from that first Zoom meeting that we had. So just get a feel for how they are and see if it matches what you like. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next question. Can I trade in my car and finance a van like yours? I'm sure you can. The thing is, I purchased my van separately. So I had an empty cargo van. If you feel like you want to trade in your car, people trade in cars all the time. So I'm sure you can. Yeah. Antoinette, what is your monthly budget for living in a van? Do you stick to it? I don't have a budget. I don't have a monthly budget. I never had a monthly budget. So I can't stick to a budget that I don't have. I actually did a video, maybe 3-4 months into van life, and tracked all of my spendings for the month. I'll link it here. It'll kind of give you an idea of what I spend living in van life. So when it comes to security in the van, Antoinette, do people ever mess with you or your van when traveling solo? No. Nope. Next question. How do you find places to park that are safe in each city? What site offers the most information? So I rely heavily on iOverlander. Another great resource is the Seeker app, which is formerly known as the Van Life app. But those are the 2 main apps when it comes to finding places, safe places to park. iOverlander and the Seeker app. Okay, we're down to the barrel. We're down to the final questions, guys. When it comes to my personal life and business life, are you in a relationship while traveling? So as much as I post on social media, YouTube, Instagram, in regards to my personal life, you guys see me traveling. I've learned a long time ago to not share everything with the public, and that is what I have been sticking to. So y'all won't know if I'm in a relationship until I'm walking down that aisle. Okay, next question. When it comes to business, what are the best sites to inquire what would be the best online business for me? I don't know how to answer this, because if you want to be in business for yourself, you need to be doing something that you have a passion for. I have a passion for everything that I do. So I can't really, I guess that is my answer. When it comes to what's the best, what was the question? When it comes to what's the best online business for you, whatever you have a passion for. If you don't have a passion for something and you want to create a business, then don't create that business because you don't have a passion for it. Have you given up on getting a furry companion for your journeys? Oh, I know you guys know that I love dogs. I have given up my dream. I have given up my dream of getting a furry companion in the van, I should say. Only because I know that I will start to travel internationally more the coming years. So I don't think it's fair for me to leave the furry companion. My mom said she's not helping with no furry companion, so I don't have a choice, and it's just not fair. And I don't want to feel restricted and feel like I can't go to travel international because I have a furry companion. So that's the answer to that. Great question though. A lot of you always ask me, when you gonna get a dog? When you gonna get a dog? I'm not gonna get a dog until I have a domestic lifestyle. All right, the last question, guys. The last question. What habits are you cultivating to start operating at your highest and most authentic self? So, really plain and simple, my source comes from the Lord above. I have to give credit where credit is due. I can't take credit for anything because everything that I have, everything that I am, everything that I've done is because the Lord Almighty. That's where it is. I pray. I'm very in tune with my, okay. Oh, wow. That's an automatic. I have a relationship with God, and that is how I tap into my most authentic self. That's a very good question. Good job. All right. Well, that was it. Well, I appreciate y'all's questions. I answered 30 of the most frequently asked questions, and I feel like 30 was a lot of questions. I hope I breezed through them. I hope this video is not too long. Hope it's not too boring, but I didn't have any other content for today. Anywho, so that's that. Next week, we will be back with the van life content. Van life. I got hit on the road.
You should learn the word.
I really should. I agree. But that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys as always. Y'all already know y'all rock with me. I rock with y'all. Y'all loyal to me. I'm loyal to y'all. Y'all are my friends. I have some exciting things coming up, and I'm just super excited for the next destination in the next, 2 weeks? Jasmine's in a meeting and she didn't act like she can't answer my question.
Whisper a little louder next time.
Testing. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3. So again, if you are not subscribed to my newsletter, a subby on that, then click that link below and get subscribed, because you guys will get the information 1 month prior to the general public. I'm really excited for what I have been curating the past. It's just so exciting. Would you say it's exciting?
I think it's very exciting.
Yes.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Okay. I'm just really excited for that. This 2022 is about to be lit.
Stop doing that.
Okay.
Family rated channel. Didn't you say that?
Oh yeah, you're right. I am a Christian, y'all. Okay. Anywho, guys, I appreciate y'all as always. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I post videos every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to catch them. Guys, here is to normalizing the luxury to live free, despite our fears. What y'all plans are for 2022? Do you plan on traveling international? Do you want to travel international? Another plug. Do you? Let me know if y'all want to travel international 2022. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
To fly, bye bye. bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.